Welcome to the rinks in Hauppauge. Here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, we're live on the LI Sports Network for a matchup between the Sachem freshman Warriors and the Southampton freshman team. Both sides 4-4 coming into this contest, so it's an even matchup as far as the standings can go. Taking a look at some of their recent history, Sachem is 3-2 in their last 5, and the Whalers also 3-2 in their last 5. Most recent game for either squad for Sachem was against KPC, and for Southampton was against Northport, a 4-1 win and 11-3 win respectively. So obviously the Whalers coming off a clean victory. I mean, 11-1 is about as good as it's going to get. Taking a look at the starting goaltenders for both sides. On the right side of your screen, starting for Sachem is going to be Sean Smith. And on the left, it will be Trey Armashevitz getting the start for Southampton. As we get first offensive look here for the Warriors in the offensive end. The puck rotated up the boards and out as the Whalers will go for a skate through the neutral zone. Poked off a stick and now slides free into the slot. Minardi trying to get back. The puck is lifted and down below the goal line. Armashevitz will allow his D-core to skate onto it. They'll whip it up the ice. Pass does get over to the tape of Minardi. He'll fire it into the offensive end, and the Whalers will go for a change on the backside of the play with 1 minute gone by. Again, you're watching the LI Sports Network. My name's Kevin Broderick, joined by the great Wally Mitchell on camera. Two gentlemen on the rink behind us who will be starting off with a developmental game and not too long. That is Brady Campbell on the call and Ryan Brannigan on the cam. You can go ahead and follow us over on Instagram at the LI Sports Network. We're going to be posting highlights and all sorts of different fun content for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. With the All-Star game coming up as well, you got to stay up to date on that as a shot will be saved by Smith. Big rebound off to the far post. It's jammed at. Looks like the Sachem netminder has it and will get the whistle. Face off in the offensive end, taken by the Whalers. O'Sullivan rimmed it around the board. Sachem find it there and dig it out of the zone. With the first 2 minutes gone by here in the first period, opportunity maybe coming to the doorstep. Shot down low, saved. Good little push over in the right wing corner. O'Sullivan will start to fly up the ice. Puck tapped around into the offensive end is Craig trying to drag it to his forehand for a shot, but mishandled it ever so slightly. Donahue was there to poke it up to the blue line, and now Sachem will get it out of the zone. Puck high off the end. Glass sent it in front and almost tipped. Minardi now has some room and a partner over on his right side. Minardi looking for a pass instead, loading up the shot. He scores! A sniper's goal right there. It's 1-0 Southampton. Cam Minardi will start off the scoring at 12:23, make it a 1-0 game in favor of Southampton. These two teams meeting for the first time this season. As the puck is stolen by, D'Angelo down low, getting it ahead from Minardi, who just scored the goal. Hit from front and back, so he'll be separated away from the puck. D'Angelo looking to pass it behind him. As the puck will go all the way down. Minardi couldn't handle it below the goal line. Carly trying to get it out. Turned back over. Now McIntyre tries to get her stick on top of it. Long pass does reach out of the zone. Sachem will go ahead and make a change. D'Angelo with some room. Here comes D'Angelo cutting it up in onto the backhand. Broken up in the circle, but he pulls down low with control of the puck. Once again, knifed off his stick. Twisted around the boards to the far side. Sachem, with a little bit of room, will squeak it out. Whalers loading up another long ranger. Smith makes a blocker save. Sachem getting hemmed in a little bit right now. Nice bump over into the near boards. Puck sails out in front. Sachem find it without a lot of troubles. Play it up off the near side and out of the zone. Prin getting bullied back into his own end, finding some help from a teammate. Sent the length all the way down below the goal line and will become an icing. Face-off dropped and one back. It's Martin O'Sullivan to play it to the far point. Puck pops down low. Another chance out in front, and the shot goes wide over to the right side. Great opportunity right there for the Whalers, but nothing ultimately coming from it. O'Sullivan now on the reload. Needs some help from Craig. He'll take another loop back. Now Craig finding some room around Prin. Craig still with it, dragging around a player and then separated from the puck ultimately before the shot came. Will jockey back onto it down below the goal line, passing it up the boards into the far point. Just a little too far past his intended target. Court looking for an entrance strategy. He'll be rimmed in around the boards. Sachem the first one onto it. A little bit of time to play this puck. A nice backhander travels up the wall a couple of feet. Stopped up now by the Whalers, who had O'Sullivan on the scene. 9 minutes remaining here in this first period. 1-0 still the score, thanks to Cam Minardi at 12:23. Long shot ramps off his stick and goes out of play. We'll take another whistle now with 9 minutes exactly left in the first period. Minardi goes down low. It was Donahue to play it around the boards. Couple of nice passes. Sachem at the blue line. Fumbled back with Minardi. Swivels up the far boards. Coming in behind him was Merritt, and she ultimately lost it, so it's back into her own end. Southampton putting together quite a good period so far as Donahue finds an intercept there. Plays it forward to Meyer, looking across instead. Will play a long bouncing shot. Still in play as was given off to D'Angelo. Now here comes the captain starting to work his way up ice. D'Angelo all the way past the offensive blue line. Separated slightly, but had Minardi there to help him out. Minardi now forced away. D'Angelo chasing after it. And the puck will go up and out. Cam Minardi trying to glide off to the near side. Cuts to the middle, but has it picked off of his stick. To the blue line where D'Angelo will hold it alive just for a second longer because Sachem had plenty of bodies there to force it right back out. D'Angelo from the same spot pulls off and accidentally puts Minardi offsides. They have to reset. D'Angelo just looking for something right now, but Sachem playing well at the blue line, ultimately forcing a slight turnover right there. Sticks tie up, and somehow Southampton come away with it again. Half of this first period already gone by. Donahue knocked down, and that's going to be a penalty on Southampton. Touched up now, and we'll get a power play coming for Sachem. Apadisano will step in for the offensive end draw. This will be Cam Minardi in the box for these 2 minutes, roughing the official call. Puck fed down low. Sachem trying to rotate it off to the opposite side. Apadisano, a dangerous area. Puck twisted all the way down. Smith looking like he's going to cover it up. And there will be an offensive zone draw now for the Whalers. Good job to kill off some more time on this 5-on-4. Brett Carley starting the momentum up ice. It was turned over. Whalers fire at the length again. Now 40 seconds gone by in the 5-on-4. They'll try to pinch it down low. Lots of speed. In transition. Apadisano trying to get physical. Was stood up by Hunter Harrington. Puck still alive for the Warriors, though, in the right side. They'll feed it down low. Not a lot of hole options. Just trying to find some space. It's up top. Slid back to the right circle. Poked down to the goal line, now back. 45 seconds left in the 5-on-4. Shot from the slot, save made, and covered up. Trey Armashevitz getting the stop right there. The faceoff will go over to his left-hand side. Apadisano once again to take it. It's one back. Galeno over to Carley for a shot. Hits a body out in front. Rebound pops to the slot. Swipe down low. Played in front as well. And a great job from Armashevitz to belly dive on top of it. Into the O-zone. Shot. Glove stop. Declan Prin will take the draw this time. Battled up and away from Southampton. Craig now trying to create a shorthanded rush. Elevates a shot a little too high. 2 seconds left on the penalty, and it will be back to even strength here at the rinks. Long shot. Bigger rebound. Caromed off to the boards. Hunter Harrington going down low for it. Hunter feathers it ahead. Taken by Kessler. Looks a little bit further into the offensive end, but turns it over. Zoli banks it around. McCourt trying to clear. Does get it away, but it's back for Sachem. Long centering feed. So live for Sachem, but that's a bad turnover right there. Pitched ahead on the backhands. Kessler might have had a little bit of room right there to skate with it if he wanted to. McCourt trying to muscle his way through. Long shot save made by Smith, letting the rebound sit right there. Still alive. Comes around. Harrington, a one-timer, almost tipped down low. Now Sachem will get it out, trying to create some offense of themselves. Maisel to the right side. Getting over in time was Armashevitz. Might see some more tests, though. Centering feed, Armashevitz trying to tap it off to his defender in front of him. Thinks better and will just cover up. 3:29 left in the first period. D'Angelo building some speed. Knocked off the puck at the near point. Warriors still have it. Look up to McIntyre. She swipes it over to the middle and taken away by Rosado. Another opportunity and now called offsides. D'Angelo wraps down low. Long pass around, held alive by the Warriors. Banked a little lower, dangerous turnover. McIntyre a shot, make that Martinez, and a rebound comes off to the left side. Another opportunity for Martinez, jams it out in front. Puck is covered up. Almost tipped out in front right there. That was dangerous. Southampton kind of feel like they just want to get out of this period without conceding a goal. Minardi tying up accidentally in the equipment of Meyer. No call there from the referees. We'll stay at 5-on-5, and now Southampton get a nice clear for the first time in a while. 2:15 left in the first period. Smith doesn't need to play that puck. Back with speed was Brett Carley, and it's a good and efficient clear for Sachem. They'll slide it past the blue line. Apadesano first in on the forecheck. Doesn't like his look, so he'll rim it around the boards. It's up top for Carley. Instantly taking a shot. Deflected. Rebound. They score. Tie game now. Patience pays off for Sachem. So Apadesano will get the credit, assisted by Trevor Meyer and Brett Carley at 1:54. Back into the offensive end is Minardi. He'll wiggle down low, trying to spin around. Minardi pushed into the boards. Pressure for Southampton, trying to get numbers in front. The shot just barely spilled wide to the right side. That was almost another lead for Southampton in a hurry. Out of the zone now, Harrington will reset for his team. Cuts over to the middle. Harrington down the slot, poked off his stick by Meyer. That's a great little poke check right there from number 55. Team offsides. Apadesano will use that opportunity to lay a nice hit. Tolliver, stick lifted from behind. Harrington creating a turnover. Now playing bumper cars with Donahue down low. Knocked around the boards all the way to the far point, held alive. McCourt lining up his forehander, now spinning around, trying to find the pass. Slides through some skates and somehow still with Southampton. Get it down to the goal line. A shot on a sharp angle. Couldn't go through. A centering feed hits off another skate blade and won't go. Meyer, another opportunity to clear. Looks for Donahue. Taken away by Minardi. Minardi, options up top. Long shot. Save made by Smith. Spills off to the near boards now with 28 seconds left in the first period. Sachem finally contained the puck around the boards and do force it free. McCourt wraps around two. Building some more speed. Accidentally leaving the puck behind him. Looking to force a pass off into the middle. Glove save, Smith. 5 seconds left, and Sean Smith comes up with his best stop of the night, keeping it a 1-1 game. Southampton will use this opportunity to make it an empty net with 5 seconds left. They'll put 6 into the offensive end. A little bit of a gambit right here, and Minardi on the draw. Minardi not going to win it out. Fired down the boards, and the clock will expire. That's how we end the first 15 here on the LI Sports Network. We'll be right back for the start of the second period. And we're back here on the LI Sports Network. Start of the second period after a 1-1 first. Sachem with the more recent goal in the game. They've been building some momentum by crashing the net in the offensive end. Martin Sullivan trying to change that narrative as he'll tie up on the near side, and it's out to the neutral zone with D'Angelo. D'Angelo twirling around, giving it off. Stretta. Back over. O'Sullivan in front, top right corner. O'Sullivan lights the lamp. It's 2-1 Southampton. Look at this snipe right here from number 95. Thank you very much. Another quick goal. Official goal credit given over to Hunter Harrington. I think that's a bit of a mistake right there with Martin O'Sullivan on the assist. Unless my eyes deceive me. But within a minute, Southampton will find their second goal of the game and take back a 1-goal lead. Puck sliding free, still opportunities for Prynn. Gets it over to Meyer. Tries to force something on the backhand, but it didn't get past D'Angelo. He'll now lay a hit into Meyer over in the corner. Puck pops out to the blue line and clear. Fight along the far boards. Southampton win it, crashing towards the net. Save made Smith, and the puck almost went in off his blocker. Had some nice defensive work there from Brett Carley to keep it out of the back. Follow-up opportunity, and a nice save from Smith. Minardi looking for a win, gets it off to Harrington. Poked off the boards. Minardi with it again at the goal line. Now accelerating a little bit, tried to cut back and then was taken away by Prin. Fought for. Sachem get it up to the blue line, not past Harrington. Shimmies it ahead on the backhander. Another touch from Minardi. Minardi now with room, looking out in front. They score! Excellent goal out in front. 3-1 Southampton. Big hit down low. Minardi up the right side. Minardi wrapping all the way around, looking for a passing option. Sets up a one-timer. Big rebound, comes over to the left. Somehow gets all the way out of the zone. Left behind. Harrington with it again. Harrington trying to race toward it. Nice spear check right there, so Harrington keeps it alive. Looking back towards the middle, sending it. One-timer again. Smith was over. Didn't need to make the stop as the shot was well wide to the left. Another blast on net, goes wide off to the right side. It's been a lot of Southampton possession. They'll continue that. Up to the blue line. And everyone will reset. Craig holds on. Looks across. Minardi enters the zone. Poked away from him. Sachem trying to find the clear. Still alive. Potentially numbers down low. Minardi trying to race for it. Couldn't pass it off to Craig either. Rosado. He has some open ice in front of him. Southampton also getting caught in a slight change right now. Leaves it for Meyer. Now a shot testing, but Armashevitz was good for it. I feel like that's the first shot he's faced this entire period. Chance in front, they score again. Southampton 4-1. This time it was Martin O'Sullivan. What a feed over to O'Sullivan. Had days out in front. And Sachem will take a timeout, so we'll step aside for a second here on the LI Sports Network. Be right back with the remainder 10:22. And we're back here on the LI Sports Network. 10:22 left in the second period. It's been a dominant middle frame for for the Whalers. Sachem just trying to get some offensive possession right now. It's D'Angelo twisted it around the boards, taken away. Shot was a blocker save for Armashevitz. Twisted around, still in the offensive end. A shot off the wall was instantly blockered away by O'Sullivan. Down low for D'Angelo. He's forced into a turnover. Good stick work. Minakuzzi looking behind him for a passing option. And we're going to get a penalty from the referees now. That's going to make this a 5-on-4 in favor of Sachem as soon as Southampton touch up. I've never seen parents complain about a call that was made. That's a new one. The face-off will come from the left side. Sachem onto their second power play of the game. Southampton were good on the first kill. And starting off with a potential clear as the puck was rolling on an edge. Does get out. Whalers short-handed. They'll look over. Minardi tied up. Puck will wobble over into the left wing corner. 15 seconds already gone by. Minardi still after in the offensive end. Pass goes over to Donahue. He finds some space into the offensive end. Harrington on the backhander. Scaled it up the boards, but not out of the zone. Still alive for Sachem. They'll wheel it down to the goal line. Back up. Minardi applying the pressure. With some room now. Long shot, rebound. Out in front, save down low. Another chance for the Whalers to clear. McCourt fires it down 200 feet. It's a 2-on-1 in the offensive end as Minardi trying to get a takeaway. Looks towards the middle. Dangerous opportunity right there as Prin will take a shove over into the wall. Another opportunity for Minardi just trying to outwork this Sachem team. Donahue eventually takes it back. Could be another turnover. Apadesano just trying to find some open ice and does get it to Donahue. Puck contained and taken away by Minardi, trying to spring a man into the offensive end. Sachem been out there for a while, looking a little bit tired. This time their clear comes a little bit quicker. Gondolfo Curling to the middle. Fans on the shot. And that's going to do it for the power play. Harrington playing the body right there, trying to separate it from the puck. Back to even strength now. Kessler will come on to the ice as the fifth man. And a long shot will be tracked and eaten up by Armashevitz. Terriazos will come in for relief. Obviously, both these goaltenders getting half the game. Sachem looking for some more offense, trailing by 3. Meyer down low. Sent it in front, but the shot went right back to him. Now Southampton have an opportunity to skate it out. Mistretta carrying in a centering feed will go through the blue paint. Up top, D'Angelo walks right, trying to wiggle it down low, skate to stick. Southampton been on a dominant run in the offensive end, trying to find another feed. .625 remaining in the second period. O'Sullivan with the most recent goal of the game. And offsides will be called here. Long shot is an easy save for Smith. Karam's off to the boards. Looped around, and now Carley trying to find the lead man. A good back check coming through. Craig takes it away. Skating into his own end. Now Craig will whirl around onto the stick of Minardi, but not allowed into the offensive end. Sachem do a good job. Minakuzzi feeding it towards the middle. Sits there still for a shot. Great save on his first test of the game. Terriazos has to get commended right there for keeping this 3-goal lead intact. Now a chance to extend even more. Craig on the wrister, save made by Smith. Puck spills down low, still controlled by Southampton. Craig surveying. Best option at the goal line again. Now Craig taking it back. Trying to work around his teammate, and the puck is forced out now by Sachem. Good job on the clears. They'll look for some changes on this play as well. Down to 5 minutes left in the second period. Dangerous turnover in the offensive end for a shot. Easy save. Gondolfo fades the puck off to the right side. McIntyre takes a spill in the right corner. Centering feed will swipe all the way through the slot. Craig turning around, getting harassed by Martinez, just trying to get this puck out of the zone. Now finding some space. Good job from Craig to at least wobble it out. Right back for the Warriors, though, some more pressure. Southampton navigating, and will find some open space over on the left flank. Some McCourt stick handling. A centering bid goes all the way through. Marley Magnota playing a pass ahead. Comes back by her. Now Martinez will take it. Martinez to McIntyre on the shot. She scores. McIntyre with the goal gets her team within 2. Donahue inverting, needs to find some sticks to get this puck out. Well worked. Now Apadesano, he could be into a breakaway. Desano scores! Apadesano puts his team within 1. Sometimes the best move is no move. And Nick Apadesano roofs it. 4-3 game. Another shot upcoming. Smith making a necessary stop right there. Those 2 goals coming within 30 seconds of each other. The first by Courtney McIntyre, the second by Nick Apadesano. O'Sullivan trying to get physical in the offensive end to no avail as Sachem will quickly wheel it ahead. Brought down to the goal line. Hunter Harrington on a sweeping strike, trying to separate his man from the puck, but instead it's Declan Prince still holding on. Looks off to the middle for a shot. Whistles wide over to the right side. Long ranger, Donahue. Did he find it? Not into the net. Terriazos was able to keep it out in the end, but there was definitely a moment of doubt right there. Warriors trying to pressure D'Angelo before he can build up some speed. Takes a spill, turnover to Meyer. Trying to feather it in front, rebound! Not into the net. Follow-up centering feed. Still out. They score! Tie game! Take a look at this scramble right here. Minardi and Meyer on the draw. Meyer will take it ahead into the offensive end, once again playing the puck out in front. Sits in the left side. Twirled around the boards and tapped back to Meyer. Pressured by D'Angelo. Meyer past D'Angelo, centering it again. Rebound! No goal! Just barely kept out. Southampton just trying to stabilize right now. They've been bleeding goals over the last couple of minutes. Maybe here's the hero. Mistretta in, and he scores. Whalers take the lead again. An explosion of goals here on the North Rinks. Harrington Trying to wiggle the puck up the boards. He'll get it ahead and back into the offensive end. Donahue racing down low. Met by O'Sullivan. Picks it up on the forehand. Now O'Sullivan dices it up, wrapping it down low. Centering feed. Cut off. Gondolfo was out in front. Now he'll hold below his own goal line. Twirls it around to the far side. Tolliver will play it out. Southampton trying to gain. They're up by 1 right now with a minute remaining here in the second period. Carley with his team off sides and will take a face-off from the neutral zone. O'Sullivan, he's got some speed behind him. High wrister, scaring Smith a little bit, but did go too high. Harrington now dancing off the wall. Nice backhander intercepted by Carley. All the way down the sheet, McCourt pressured by Apadesano. Nice reverse hit will level Nick Apadesano. 18 seconds left in the period, enough time for one more rush. McCourt, the maestro, leaves it off. Slid over to the left side now. Craig trying to wrap around. 8 seconds left in the period. Sachem take it away now. They're on to the rush. 5 seconds left. Into the offensive end. Nick Apadesano had it taken away, and Harrington will lift it away to end the period. Through 30 here on the LI Sports Network, and we'll be back for the final 15 after this quick break. And we're back here on the LI Sports Network, final 15. As the Whalers try to hold on to their lead, but Apadesano in front thinks otherwise. Apadesano on his second of the game ties us at 5. Puck blasted up the boards, so Sullivan trying to get after it. It's worked around him, now dumped into the zone by Martinez. He has McIntyre Trying to get onto the puck down low. It was carried around the wall. This could be a breakaway. Here's O'Sullivan. Craig over to his right. O'Sullivan in on net. Save made by Smith. O'Sullivan on the wraparound. Stopped again by Smith. Rebound. They score. Whalers back on top. Second opportunity, third opportunity, fourth opportunity, and it's finally poked in. Two goals within the first 40 seconds. Puck should go down for an icing, but no. Referee on the far side says it touched off a stick, so we'll hold the puck alive for now. Minardi throws it around the boards, reaches down low. Carley sends it over to Donahue, looking ahead from Meyer and gets it onto his tape. Poke check from behind from Minardi will slow up the progress, and Southampton have an opportunity to take it back. Meyer says no to that. Meyer, nice one-handed carry, gets it off to his teammate. Sachem into the offensive end with a couple of numbers. Out of position for a second was Terriazos, but his team doing a good job covering, and they'll find a clear as well. Minardi to the goal line, wrapped up by Donahue. Minardi fighting through all of those checks, taken by Southampton, centering feed, popping around, comes loose. McCourt trying to settle it. McCourt, a shot, rings it off the iron. Puck sent packing from the zone. D'Angelo trying to get there in time, gave up a shot, but does get the rebound for himself. 2 minutes gone by here in the third period, 13 remaining. It's been back and forth all game, but somehow Sachem has never held a lead. Carley looking for some room. His shot weak, but did produce a rebound. Carley again with it, this time trying to sauce a pass. Back for Southampton. O'Sullivan trying to get there as the puck did come loose. Kessler almost turning it over. D'Angelo will get knocked down. This is numbers for Sachem. The centering feed broken up. Great defensive play. D'Angelo with it now. One hand on the carry. D'Angelo past the blue line, loading up on the forehand. His shot almost into the top right corner. O'Sullivan onto the rebound. Forces it down low. Chance for Kessler. Kessler looking out to the middle. Tapped around. Tolliver trying to play it away. It caroms off to the corner. O'Sullivan once again trying to work some magic. Pulls up at the red line for a one-time blast. Smith a save. Rebound forced away again. Warriors just trying to get it out of their zone. They'll go back for D'Angelo. He'll still hold on into his own end. Firing it up the boards, does take a tip right there, so no icing will be called by the referees. Southampton going for a change behind the play. Just over 11 minutes remaining in this third and final frame. We got to find a winner at some point. Possession will continue to change hands. Harrington racing after it. Couldn't get it away from Apadesano. Taking Prin, centering feed. Southampton step in front of it and find an efficient clear. In past the blue line. Here's Craig going wide, cutting back to the middle and rings it off the post. Craig maybe had an opportunity on the wraparound, instead tried for the centering feed. Minardi, another dangerous player. He lowers his shoulder as he charges it around the goal. Twisting a pass off for Craig. Craig with some room to the far post. Hits it off the face mask of Smith. Goes out to Harrington now. Pulls up for the long shot. Rebound. Almost got onto the stick of McNamee. Southampton. Good ozone shift right now. Can they put the final touch on? Under 10 to play in the third period. Numbers out in front. One-timer, they score. Rosado goes skate to stick. Cut in front of by McCourt. Looking for a pass off to Minardi. He'll dive a little deeper into his own zone before carrying it out. Minardi separating from the puck, trying to wiggle up the near side. Will force it in. Minardi wanted a penalty there. Not going to get it. Wraparound attempt. Rebound in front. Smith another save. Another opportunity. Smith can't get on top of it, but does at least force Craig away. Craig trying to dance at the goal line. Bumped off the puck. Sachem trying to find the clear. It's up to Meyer. Meyer has it. Maybe has a man in front. Poked a little farther forward, but Southampton will shut down the rush opportunity. Sachem down by 2 as the clock races 9 minutes. Started off this period with a 12-second goal from Nick Apadesano that tied the game. But McNamee and Minardi changed it. Minardi with it again, trying to drag around for a new angle. Well played by Donahue. Craig with it. High glassing around. Declan McNamee dancing it in. McNamee, sharp angle, trying to jam it home. Puck still loose. They score! 3-goal lead for Southampton. It's another offensive explosion. Southampton, maybe some more offense. O'Sullivan now around. Almost looked like he wanted to Michigan there. O'Sullivan back onto the forehand and once again risks a shot a little too high above the crossbar. Kicked up the boards, now taken by Sachem. Lead pass out. Gondolfo looking ahead. Martinez into the offensive end. McIntyre, the third forward. Gondolfo, a shot save made. Rebound not existent. Southampton get the whistle. 7:59 remaining. D'Angelo winds it around the boards. Carley stepping in front of it to hold the zone, trying to bank it back down low. Southampton doing a good job fighting for it. Taken away, out in front for a shot. Deflects off D'Angelo, poked to the blue line and out. Carley will skate backwards in the neutral zone with it. A D-to-D pass, and Sachem trying to poke ahead on the far point. Turned over to D'Angelo, but he's pressured by Apadesano. With options, out in front, the shot goes wide over to the left. Once again fought for. Terriazos lost his stick but does recover it. D'Angelo turning it over to Apadesano, then takes it back. Led out of the zone. Whalers finally finding a clear. O'Sullivan through a Forrest. Coming out the other end, still with control. Now finally overskates it. Retained along the end boards. 6:45 remaining in the third period. And we're going to get another penalty. Sachem will be going on their third power play of the game. Gondolfo now allowing the Whalers to touch up. He'll look up ice. Long pass into the offensive end, but wasn't contained. So because of it, it will go to the 5-on-4 now. And Smith will go back into his post. Kessler will take the draw in the neutral zone, do the icing against Sachem. Donahue trying to start the breakout. Got it up to Minacuzzi. Now it's Apadesano. Apadesano with room to drive, shot, rebound. No shot came on the second opportunity. Back for another wrister. Hits a body out in front, deflects over to Donahue. Looking for options. Carries it around the boards, and it's forced back to where Donahue is playing at the half wall. He pinches into the play, but can't keep control. All the way down the ice now as Smith will settle it down. Mishandled by Minacuzzi, and he'll be sent packing. This could be a breakaway as well. Kretz from a wrong range. Apadesano. Swept in by Prin. Southampton with plenty of time. McCourt will blast it down the length again. Just around 40 seconds left in the power play. Shorthanded opportunity, still tied up, still loose, and now swept aside. D'Angelo once again on the takeaway. Gets it down low. Craig trying to wrap for a new angle. Craig gets it back. Craig still with it. Sharp angle. His shot didn't get through the traffic. Minardi giving it back to Craig. Worked up D'Angelo. And it accidentally hits off of O'Sullivan out of the zone. Excuse me, make that Minardi out of the zone. Back to 5-on-5 here in the North Rinks. Just over 4 minutes remaining in regulation. As the clock continues to tick away, as the puck is held over in the right wing corner, a shot hits off of Harrington, and his team will find the rebounds. Gondolfo couldn't hold on to it, so it's Craig. Passes it across the blue line. Centering feed in front. Smith with a great stop. Carly poking it ahead, but not very far. Sent back towards Smith, and he'll look to cover up. Gets the whistle from the referees. O'Sullivan on the draw, couldn't win it out. It's down low. Pass back in. Smith will poke it away. Carly up but not out. On to his skate. O'Sullivan quickly following him. Lays a hit into the boards. Down to 3 minutes to play. The puck finally sent. D'Angelo back with it. Martinez in on the forecheck. D'Angelo looping around. Finding some room. He'll accelerate. D'Angelo across the blue line now. Dicing. Maybe towards the net. Carries it on a centering feed. Just couldn't find a stick. D'Angelo coming all the way back for it. And we'll play it into some space as he was definitely out of gas after that most recent rush. O'Sullivan hunting after it. One-on-one against Donahue, who gets it towards the middle. Now trying to take it away from Meyer. Those two will tie up. No penalties from the referees. Everything deemed legal will go wobbling out of the zone. Mistretta, a bank pass, and I believe we'll get a penalty here. Meyer will go into the box for the next 2 minutes of the next 2:16. Puck dropped, one over towards the middle. Now O'Sullivan tying up. He'll go down low. O'Sullivan passing McCourt. Back to O'Sullivan. Looking towards the middle. Feeding it out in front. A shot on the backhand was saved by Smith. .30 seconds gone by in the power play. Sachem, short-handed, good feed, out in front, they'll score! Short-handed goal. Sachem trying to make it interesting. D'Angelo just trying to play safe with it. Gets it back. D'Angelo will lead the rush. Past the blue line. Shot, blocker to side. Karam's off into the corner. Loaded up by Minardi. Saved down low by Smith. The rebound, Craig couldn't jam it through. Mistretta walking off the wall and firing one left. Probably deflected out in front. 1 minute left in the third period. Mast coming in, looking for another shorty. He scores! Within one now. Sachem trying to do the unthinkable and come back from 3 goals, 2 of them shorthanded. They'll pull Smith for the ensuing faceoff. An important draw. One out by Southampton. They'll shoot it at the empty net, rolling wide off to the right. 40 seconds left now. Sachem into the offensive end. Mass just trying to hold it at the near point. Scurries it a little deeper. Sent the length of the ice once more, and this time it will become an icing. 29 ticks left, 13 in the power play. Gondolfo will take the draw. Still a 5-on-5, important to remember. 8 seconds left. Pass out in front. Sent the length of the ice again and wide over to the left. 4 more seconds left in the power play, and then Sachem will have a brief amount of time, 16 seconds to be exact, to get this final goal and tie us up at 8. Gondolfo for the left circle draw. Has Donahue behind him. Couple of skates tie up. Here's Craig off the near boards. Down the ice and will be wobbling. No icing will come through for Sachem. 11 seconds left. Bryn twirling it around. Broken up. Southampton take it back. 5 seconds left. And they'll send it towards the blue line to kill off the remainder. Whalers hold on and take an 8-7 victory. That'll do it for us here of the first game. We'll be right back with the junior varsity matchup between Northport Huntington and East Islip. Once again, final score, Southampton 8, Sachem 7.